pick up more than one. We don't have a limit on how many different pairs you can pick up. And we do have narrow, medium, and wide. And in fact, we have a full complement of sizes in all of those widths. What does that mean? It means in narrow, we have sizes 7 through 10, hole and half, 11 and 12. In wide, 6 through 10, hole and half, 11 and 12. And in medium widths, 5 through 10, hole and half, 11 and 12. And Deanna, it looks so cute with your straight little brown pants. So that is really, really cute. So we're gonna go through colors, but it's got cutout detail. We'll start here at the navy. Look how pretty this is. Look at that cutout detail. Look at the toe, this beautiful rounded toe. That cutout detail, buckle detail, hook and loop. I just want to give you a quick brief tour so when you're picking your color, you'll know. And the cutout's going all the way around. And then, of course, it is bendable. So here's your navy, and you can really see the contrast stitching on the navy. Then we go into our metallic, your pewter, right? So that's going to be your perfect jazzy little neutral. But you see the contrast stitching does not show up as much. It's almost more tonal on that pewter, which, again, wearing right now with your whites, your tans, your creams, your camels, really fantastic. Here's the cherry. Contrast stitching pops once again. And point out the toe detail.
Look at how pretty the toe is. It is burnished. That is all hand burnished. So you see the highs and lows in the leather. Really a pretty feature.
Oh, I so love it. And then here is the tan. Is exquisite. And this really does look like a shoe that Geppetto was.
Isn't it? It's like a true British tan.
It is a true British tan. Again, if you're picking up Joan Rivers' British tan boyfriend shirt that I have on right now, this is going to be perfect with that. And then we also have your black with, again, the contrast stitching popping a little bit more. So which one would you like to do the tour on? That one?
Yes,
okay, let's do it.
You can see all of the features. This, again, is another Ashland, a true favorite of the viewers. The outsole here is 1 1/4 inches. It's a thermoplastic rubber outsole, super lightweight, so less fatigue when you're walking on your legs and on your feet. This upper is so beautiful. Look at that rounded toe, crisscross woven leather detail. And you know, it's all one piece. This is not pieces woven. It's all one piece of leather. Oh,
nice. Okay.
Really pretty. Here you have the cutout detail that crisscrosses.
Do you see the little perforation? And it looks like, you know, if this were jewels, it would be like little marquee shapes, cutout detail, in addition to the contrast stitching. I just wanted to pause there so you see all the detail you're getting.
Lots of detail. Creates kind of a V in the front of your foot. What I like is this comfort feature is hidden. And that's what we always take so much pride into all of our comfort features and all of the stitching with the shoe. It's a hook and loop closure here, but it just blends into the design. All the contrast stitching around is beautiful.
And then again, more cutout detail right there.
Cutouts on the side. The heel collar has lots of padding in it as well, all around the side. Easy on, easy off. It's an Ortholite memory foam footbed, so you have that cushioning from heel to toe. It's anti-odor, antibacterial, which is great now because you can wear it barefoot, transition into the fall. It's just truly that classic, I think like a schoolgirl chic look. Very European. Easy to wear. Easy
to wear because you've got that hook and loop. You are going to have that personalized adjustability. If your foot swells a little bit in the daytime, you are going to get that release as well. Let's see it on the ladies because you've got to see how all this cutout detail makes feet look really pretty. And it doesn't matter if you're narrow, if you're medium, or wide. Your feet are going to look pretty in this shoe, and $18 is how you shop for it tonight and get it home. Let's look at it, you know, in the British tan. Deanna has it on in that tan. I'm just all of a sudden calling it British tan. We're looking at Colleen. She's got it on in the pewter. Look how pretty that is for a perfect neutral. That is wear now with your whites, wear now with your peaches, wear now with your olives, with your creams, with your khakis. It is just an exquisite kind of chameleon color that is now right on into later. Blair has it on in the navy. We were just talking about how a true navy is so hard to find. She's got it with a little denim jean. You know, right now you could just roll up the cuffs if you want to. As you're going to the beach and the boardwalk, concerts, you know, you're going to picnics, you're sightseeing in Philly. I've got so many friends who are calling me and they're like, Rachel, I'm coming to Philly, I'm coming to Philly. Let's go see the Liberty Bell. I'm like, cool, let's go see the bell. Let's go see the bell. So yes, I stand in line to see the Liberty Bell. And I gotta tell you, this has bendables in it too, right?
It does, so it's broken in for you the second that you get it home. No break-in time with this.
So let me share with you, 300 of these have been spoken for already. A lot of you deciding, hey, you know what, $18 sounds great to me. And $18, can I just tell you, I spent more than $18 today on my concession stand when I went to the movies. I'm not kidding.
For sure.
I got a popcorn, a soda, and some jujubes. Okay, really, I got red vines, let's be clear, and a hot dog. I was dining at the movies, okay? And my tab was like $22. I was like, that's more than it cost me to get in the movies.
That's right.
So anyway, so please, I'm laughing because I always compare, like, can I buy a piece of clothing with how much it's costing me to go to the movies because I love the movies?
That's right.
So that's my indulgence. So it's 4 months of easy pay of $18. It's a 229-594. Let me share with you the colors. If you're just joining us, this is the Ashland. So it is a hugely popular bottom for a lot of us QVC shoppers. Here's your navy. So the true navy, difficult to find. We have it for you. And we have this in narrow, medium, and wide widths. So you can feel confident when you're calling in right now that, hey, I've got my width and I've got, what's going to fit my foot. And then as we move on to the pewter, this is your pewter, which is really, really pretty. We're going to continue to go that same direction. And here is that cherry, which is so pretty and fun. When we say pop a color on your feet, pop a color. If you're wearing white from the bottom to the top, pop a color on, for your shoes. Step up your shoe game. Here's your tan. And then we also have the black. $18, and we always have that 30-day love it or return it policy. If you're trying Clarks for the first time, today is absolutely your lucky day. If you're somebody who's coming back, we'd love to hear from you. And Karen is on the phone. Hey, Karen, I'm Rachel. Good morning. This is Leanna. How are you?
I am just fine.
Great.
Should be in bed, but I have to watch my Clarks.
Oh, well, so wonderful. So you said you have to watch your Clarks. What is it about the brand that you appreciate?
Well, I have a wide foot.
Okay.
And this, I can put on any single pair of Clarks, which I don't think I'm exaggerating if I tell you I have at least 40 pair.
Oh, my goodness.
A collector. And the boots and the shoes.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can put them on. There's no break-in time. I can wear them all day long. I mean, they're wonderful. Every single pair that comes out of the box. It's great.
Share with us about the leather. How is the quality and the feel of the leather?
Oh, it's wonderful. In fact, I tried, you grab a shoe that you just, like in the winter, you just always go to the store, go out, buy the same pair. And I have another brand from somebody else. Mm-hmm. And the leather around the toe just, disappeared. I mean, and that doesn't happen with Clarks.
Mm-hmm. It's great.
Yeah, that's great. I really appreciate that. Glad to hear it. So I love that you're watching the show. Do you know the Ashland bottom? Do you have an Ashland?
I have several pair.
Okay.
I don't have this shoe, and I have to tell you, I'm fighting not wanting to order it because I have so many shoes.
Oh, yeah. No, that's all right.
And I really like this one, and so I'm talking to you so my finger can't.
Can't dial. But share us with us, what's the feeling of the Ashland bottom?
Oh, I mean, it's part of the just break-in time.
Got it.
It's the right, exactly the right height for me.
Good.
I can't wear flat because of my arches, but if you're going to jump into something and wear it 2 days in a row, that Ashland bottom really... I have more than a couple pair. I just don't have them in front of me right now.
That's all right. Miss Karen, we thank you for calling and sharing your experience with Clarks. And clearly you're a collector, so happy summer to you, and I hope that your feet are always comfortable in your Clarks.
Okay, and thank you for having them.
Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
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 Well, she is absolutely a Clarks connoisseur.
That's
So
right.
Karen has more than 40 pairs, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, and you know what? Realistically, you don't keep coming back to a brand unless it's working for you.
That's right.
I mean, and truthfully, as a shopper, if something works for me, I go back to the same brand. I know my size in that brand.
Right.
I know, how it's going to feel.
That's right.
And, she said something about the height of the shoe. Can you talk to us about that? Because she was like, it's not just flat.
That's right. And a lot of people can't be so flat to the ground. You can feel everything that you're walking on the gravel or the cobblestone. This is 1 1/4 inch, and it's a thermoplastic rubber outsole. So you have all of that traction, and you have all of that support and shock absorbency. On the bottom, you see that. You have those flex grooves. So they move and flex with each step that you take. If you have not tried a Clark shoe, I think this is a great place to start.
Yeah.
Many colors and all of the sizes. It's just amazing.
Here's the thing. We do have narrow, medium, and wide widths. I want to show you colors again. And at $18 for an easy pay, you know, what are you looking at? $36 for an easy pay if you're picking up 2 pairs. If it works in your budget, we're doing kind of a fall fashion forecast. Pick a shoe that's working for you color-wise right now, and then another one that might be a little bit darker as you go into the winter. So here is your navy. Here is the pewter. Wow, is this pretty. And the pewter is the only one where the contrast stitching is a little bit quieter. It's just more tonal. So if you need something tonal, that works for you. Here's your cherry. Here is your tan. And then finally the black. A 229594 is your item number. More than 600 pairs have already been spoken for just now in the past several minutes. And this is one that's a, you know, very popular one. 145,000 pairs have been sent out to QVC customers. So it's not one that we feel kind of kim-see kim-sa about.
No, you'll be coming back for more
We
colors.
definitely love this one, right? So it's a 229594. That's your item number on that. We are going to keep it going because, again, this is Clark's. If you're like Karen and you're a collector and you have several pairs, that's awesome. We've got something brand new for you today. So, Karen, if you're watching still, you don't have these. We know this for a fact. Maybe we were not sure whether or not we had some other shoes, but you don't have these. And I'm really excited about this, Leanna, because this is a bungee lace-up sneaker.
Love it.
It's called the Sharon Kelly?
The Sharon Kelly.
The Sharon Kelly. Okay.